What if I told you that Marinette doomed Paris by choosing Alya to be the next guardian? Would you believe me? Maybe she didn't think that one through enough, overestimating Alya in a decision that she was not ready for. And the proof is right here in our video. Hey beautiful people, I'm Julie, and I think the first thing that we should talk about is Alya being pretty successful for manipulation and bad influences, meaning that she's easy to be fooled by anyone that has a nice speech, like Lila that didn't make much effort to fool her, making she go against her own friend. Besides that, I don't believe that Alya has the needed to know who's trustworthy, who is worthy of receiving a miraculous, and even if the person is evil or not. Without that, how she can become the future miraculous guardian? It would be pretty hard, although she has good intentions. Alya isn't that great at figuring people out, just like Marinette and Adrian, because as I said earlier, Lila managed to make Alya discredit her best friend, believing that she was jealous of Lila or even jealous that she was too close to Adrian. This misjudgment could bring serious consequences to the city of Paris if Alya was in control of the miraculous, don't you think? Another great quality of Alya that wouldn't be that useful if she was the guardian is her blind kindness. Even if that's more than admirable quality, it would be dangerous if we're talking about super powerful charms that can give people powers. And these powers in the wrong hands can compromise not only the safety of the miraculous but also the people and heroes of Paris. And this ingenuity could result in bad decisions when it comes to choose who would use one of these miraculous. Like, I know that we need to see the great side of every person, but this could go south if we think that there are millions of Lila Rosses around the world, hiding their true identities and evil plans. But do you know what's even worse? Nino. But before I explain that part, would you like this video? Thanks in advance. Alya's necessity of always having to vent with Nino can be really dangerous. You see, as Alya is the next Ladybug and also the miraculous guardian, she would have access to all of Marinette's memory when she was Ladybug, meaning all of the secrets of all current and previous owners must be kept as a secret. But because Alya trusts her boyfriend too much, that wouldn't be a secret anymore. Dude, imagine if Chrysalida finds a way to akumatize Nino. All of this confidential information would come to her, like the previous Ladybug being Marinette, and also who are the new miraculous owners, like Zoe being Vesperia, Ivan being Minotaurx, Nathaniel being Caprikid, and so on. Maybe Alya would even tell more things about superheroes to Nino. What would be a huge advantage to Chrysalida defeating all the heroes. In fact, I think it would be the worst if Alya find out that Hawkmoth and Monarch were Gabriel aggressed all along. And as I said previously, everything would be known by Nino as well. And as he is Adrian's best friend, chances are that he will tell him well. Remember when he told Adrian that he was Carapace? If Adrian was upset that Nino kept that for himself all the time, imagine if Adrian finds out through Nino and not through Ladybug that his father was the villain all the time. Do you realize the mess that Marinette would cause if she makes Alya a guardian? And as if this wasn't bad already, I don't think Alya has the maturity to think all the bullshit that comes along with being a guardian. Because again, besides she telling Nino everything because she can't take it, it could happen that she just freaks out and be akumatized by Lila. Dude, this would suck. You don't know how scared I am for this. Do you feel the same way? I imagine that everyone knows that Marinette's life as Ladybug is sadly based on a lot of lies. Once her secret secret identity needs to remain a secret at all costs so major villains don't get an advantage on her. But if there's someone that doesn't like lies, it's Alya. The ability to keep a secret is something essential to anyone who dares to use a Miraculous, and it's noticeable that she has a hard time keeping certain information in confidence from her boyfriend. Like the time when she practically revealed for him that she was Rena Rouge just because she thought that this is something that needed to be shared among boyfriend and girlfriend. The problem is that this lack of confidentiality can compromise the team, as seen in the episode Risk from season 4, where Sentimonsters strike back through a giant wheel right into the building where Rena Furtive was, making Carapace protect exactly that building because he knew she would be there. This action not only revealed to Shadowmoth that Alya was still acting as a hero, not being Rena Furtive, but also proved that he is the worst at keeping secrets, even when they are needed in battle. These situations makes clear a critical issue. If Alya can't keep her own identity a secret, how can she protect the secret of the Miraculous and the other heroes? A guardian's responsibility demands a certain level of discretion and self-control, both things Alya clearly don't have. A Miraculous Ladybug trying is sometimes as inevitable necessity to protect something bigger, and this is something that Alya seems hesitant to do. If she is capable of keeping these secrets, how would she protect her own secret identity and consequently other owners' identities? This makes it even more problematic considering that any accidental reveal can be catastrophic, especially if it falls on the wrong hands. And how can we sort that mess out? It's simple. Choose another guardian. And before I set all my cards, I want you to pause this video and comment who would be the best choice of a new guardian, okay? All set? Okay, so in my opinion, the logical conclusion would be Cat Noir, and for an infinite number of reasons. First of all, Cat Noir has shown to be an extremely competent and reasonable hero. He has experience in dealing with situations under pressure and is extremely loyal to Ladybug, which guarantees a strong bond between those two. Besides that, he is used to keep a secret, not only from Natalie and his deceased father, but also from his friends and family. His ability to keep confidential information a secret would be an advantage in his role as a guardian. One of the first requirements that I would consider if I was Ladybug. And since we know that Cat Noir is Adrian, we also know that he has a good intuition, as good as Marinette's, to realize when something isn't right or if someone is trustworthy. And even after he find out that Lila is a liar, he remained strong, not letting himself be taken by her lies, and still was able to advise Marinette to not expose Lila at that time. But the icing on the cake would be every Miraculous fan's dream coming true, shining more light on him in this series. Even if he is Ladybug's partner, Thomas Estruck made clear that Cat Noir is just akin to Ladybug, with Cat Noir being forgotten by the producers sometimes. And I know that Adrian has many things on his bag, but man, this would be so important for him, both in his relevance as a hero and as a character. Imagine how his popularity in the series would grow if that would become true. Let's hope that Marinette reconsiders her decision in the future and chooses another guardian that's up to her standards, and not let herself be taken by emotions and choose her best friend. Now, I want to hear from you guys. Do you think that Marinette made a bad decision by picking Alya? Or is it Cat Noir better fit in this role? Leave your opinion in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and hit that bell button so you don't miss any new notifications. Thank you a lot for watching this video till here, and hasta la vista!